She said, yes guys, we're getting kitty cats. Woohoo! So we met our fur babies yesterday. They were all cute and playful and warmed up to us quite quickly when we sat down and stuff. And as you saw, they definitely were interested in my hoodie and my fingers. Yeah, so today hopefully we'll get introduced into the van and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Babies.
We want to know why.
Oh, we've got the third one coming too. We're not adopting you. You're a little bit too big for the van. Yeah. You're too big. Yes, you are. Hello. You're too big.
No, I'm not going to put the lights on yet. They're going back.
Go and get them.
Yes. Oh my god, how can you separate them?
So do you want to pop them in at the back? Then we'll set up the barrier.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you, sorry.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next stage. The kitty cats are in the van. They're right there. So currently we're just borrowing a few things from their foster mummy. Okay, so the kitty cats are there. We need to introduce them to the van. We've blocked off the door. Hopefully this will be enough to stop them jumping out, because I don't want to close the door yet on them. I don't want to startle them. I know, babies, in a moment. Okay, right, so we have the litter tray, bowls and some food. Okay, so let's see what they do. There you go. Where are you?
They can't get to the front cab either. We've blocked that off with the curtain. What's going on?
Hi, babies.
I thought they might come straight up here.
It's all fine.
They're so chirpy.
Sniff around.
I don't really want you leaping down there.
Come on, baby. Don't sweat it. It's okay.
Okay, so obviously they're very confused at the moment.
Yeah, they obviously just want to go back to the house because that's what they know.
But I think what we're going to let them do for a few hours, they need to just settle down by themselves. Thing is, they can still see, so the foster house is just over there. So they're used to the land around here, so they can obviously see it.
It's okay, babies.
Okay. Okay, the door is closed. You may put them down now.
Okay. Let's go explore, babies. Okay, now they can sniff around and explore.
And climb on the windowsill. You blend in too much. You know that.
It's okay, sweeties.
Yeah, I know.
Clicker training has begun. Is that right? Knocks. Wrong hand. Okay.
No, no.
Lumos.
Baby steps. I think they keep trying to eat each other's though.
There you go. Good girl. It's working. Lumos. Now. Knocks. Stage 1 is difficult because, well, not difficult, somewhat difficult for my fingers. I'm supposed to give them the treats, and in the next stage I'm supposed to throw them slightly farther away. But at this stage, my fingers are in their mouths. By the way, low calorie treats. If anybody's worried about it. How is it? You liking me? Warming up to me? Okay. Yeah, so this is the first time we're turning on the engine, so I'm gonna stay here with the kitty cats. Wow, Sam ninjas his way to the front. Slowly. Weird noises.
How are they?
They're fine. Arnold is getting attacked. Not a toy. Maybe I should just get you a microphone to play with. You don't seem interested in the bowls.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What's happening? What's happening? What's that noise?
They don't seem too scared, which is good.
It's currently sort of a low hum at the moment.
If I just rev the engine.
What's up, baby? Why don't rev it? Oh. There, it's okay. No troubles. Good girl. Good girl. Alright. Well done. Good job. Good girl, Lumos. I see. Is there going to be no debate about this? You know, you don't want me to lie on you, do you? Oh. I think we've lost our bed.
What?
We've lost our bed.
You've lost your pillow slot. I haven't lost anything.
Yay. Bluetooth connected.
You kitty cats. Right, yeah, put the blanket down there for them if they want to come to the front. Now we've got a very bumpy drive.
So just very gently. The horses are of course in the way.
So it's going to be bumpy.
Sweeties, get off the counter. Come somewhere lower. They're just huddling on the back bench at the moment.
I'm going as slow as I can. How are they?
Looking rather startled.
This is one of the worst parts here. Yeah, there's the worst part. And then the back wheels need to go over that. Okay. How are they?
Oh, well, just staying together and reacting to each bump. Okay, so we drove about 750 meters. but because the initial track was scarily bumpy, they were pretty freaked out. So we pretty much stopped straight away. We cuddled. They napped for, I don't know, maybe it's been an hour and a half of relaxation downtime. We had lunch, etc. And now the engine has been running for, I don't know, about 10 minutes now. They've been fine. You know, they're keeping an eye on us a bit. You know, they're still at the back bench over there. Okay, but the problem at the moment is that so far these 750 meters have been done with me at the back bench comforting them. And obviously that won't do because the rest of the road is not private and it's not safe for me to be at the back. So I have constructed a tent. Okay. Right. Okay, so I sit there. We're gonna try and put the kitty cats underneath here. We need to drive a minute at a time and wait 2 hours in between. This one's panicking a bit. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Do you wanna go in? Do you wanna go in a bit? Nice and cozy. It's nice and cozy. Here, baby. Here. Here, baby. Here. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, don't start moving yet, by the way.
No.
Just let them settle in their new cave. Obstacles. Little squeaks.
Huh?
Those squeaks.
I know.
I'm pretty sure Lumos just hugged Nox.
Oh, they're such good sisters to each other.
We have arrived in 4 pieces.
I mean, technically we arrived 20 minutes ago, but they've just settled down and fallen asleep now.
Oh, training cats is hard.
But totally worth it.
Emotionally difficult, more than anything else.
They're just meowing at you. They're just making all those sounds.
It's not even a meow, it's a chirp.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. It's like I say, it's okay, you're safe, and then you're like,
And then you get to where you're going, and then they just do that. And they sleep on top of one another. It's all fine. It's only day 2.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
only day 2.
Technically a day and a half, isn't it?
Yeah. And in that time they've had to get used to the van. They've slept in the van, ate in the van, and now they've driven in the van. So
They seem fine with us.
to be perfectly fine. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, they've done really good. For 5-month-old kittens with no prior training to being in a vehicle whatsoever, and being strays as well. We don't know about their very early life. They've just taken to the vehicle as their own.
Yeah, they show signs of confusion, and then they sort of settle, I mean, Nox I think was showing some signs of stress, but then after I let her see a bit more, like I opened this a little bit more, I think it was getting a bit hot in there and stuff. She seemed to relax a little bit. It's like it's a bit like watching a tennis match. First, Lumos is stressed, so Nox tries to comfort her, and then Nox got more stress, and then I feel like Lumos was trying to comfort her. And in the meantime, I'm just trying to stroke both of them whilst obviously being here strapped with my seatbelt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a bit loud, but today's the day. So we're taking the kitties to the vet. They're in the carrier here, and hopefully we'll get their stitches out, their chips, any extra vaccines, and their passports. And we just need to talk to the vet about a few stuff. So,
and then they'll be officially ours on paper. They're already ours.
They're already ours, yes.
Okay. Come on.
Good girls. Alright. It's okay, babies. Maybe it's best they don't see as much.
Maybe. Okay.
So they're officially ours. We got their passports. They are officially our Spanish cats. And Sam is officially the only non-European citizen.
Yay.
Of the household. So, yeah, that's hopefully also sorted. We have a few questions that we need to follow up on, but we'll leave that for next time, depending on what happens. I think we'll make a whole video on it. But yeah, essentially, we adopted two cats, two kittens. They're 6 months old now. We've had them for about 2 weeks now, because the process of getting them in the van and finishing their vet appointments before we got them from their foster home just took a while, and we just gave them the time to just take everything slowly. And now they're officially full-time van life cats. They're perfectly fine with driving, and they're doing really well with training, you know, as cats do.
Yeah, we've tried putting them on a harness.
Yeah, it's fine. They actually don't have that much problem with the harness at all. Lumos is a little bit more wriggly than Nox, but they're good. They'll get there. They're reacting. Basically, their level 0 is a lot more stable and not so much what you would expect of a cat. I suppose because most people expect, and it depends on the character of the cat, but most people's cats would definitely have a lot of problems with moving a lot and living in a van and being on a harness and being trained and stuff, just because most people don't train or do these sort of things, and they don't believe the kitties can do it. But kitties can do it. It's we're not the only ones who've done it or will be doing it. So they're actually already miles ahead of where we expected them to be. So we're really happy with that. Claws.
Yeah, we did get a scratching post for them. They still prefer the fabric.
Yeah, they're not using it yet. We'll need to try and train them to do it. We need to do a nice sanding coat of all over wood. But honestly, I don't care that much at the moment. It's most of the things are easy enough to fix, and as they grow up and we train them a bit more and they learn more, it'll be absolutely fine. We'll be replacing all of the foam tiles in the bathroom because I did not realize, well, I did not think about having cats when I picked them, but they definitely realized very quickly that they can climb them.
Yeah, this is the result. This is what, 2 weeks in? This is probably the worst section.
Ow, 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 ow. Those claws are sharp. Sorry, that's standard now around here. You know, out doesn't mean much. Oh, she's adorable. Yeah, get it. You killed it. Well done. You can do it. You got it. You got it. Well done. Yeah. Yeah? You got it. You killed it. Well done. Yes, I don't know how much we've said about where they came from and essentially the adoption process, but essentially, as you saw, the way we found them is just extensive research on Facebook, and found the Spanish kitten groups for adoption, and started contacting people, and then we contacted Magdalena, and she, very luckily for us, thought we were a good fit for these kitties, because a lot of people had a lot of concerns and questions about how cats would travel and live in a van, and whether they'd be okay doing that. As I said, because most people don't have cats in that respect. They don't train cats, even though they're absolutely smart enough and capable to be so. So happily we found someone progressive who was happy with our plans and satisfied with all the questions we answered, because there's a lot to consider when choosing to do this. Yeah, a lot of safety things for these little rascals. And I'm not talking about the tiles in the bathroom. I'm talking about more like safety for them not to jump out where they shouldn't, or learning that the van is their home, and other bits and pieces. But yeah, so after we got through all of that, we went to meet them, and the story is that they were just basically born on a nearby farm, finca, and because black cats in some cultures are good luck, and in some cultures are bad luck, in this case, the people around thought they were bad luck. They were just free to take, and Magdalena took them to get them all healthy, and she did, and then she put them up for adoption, and we got 2 of them. They also have a sister who's now living in Barcelona. Unfortunately, we couldn't take her. But
well, I think fortunately and unfortunately.
Fortunately and unfortunately. There's only 2 of us, and it's a bit unwise to be outnumbered, especially when it comes to cats.
It was hard enough you just taking care of both of them if I need to do something, or vice versa, right?
Feeding time. Oh my god. It's like doing your squats. No.
They're gonna get confused saying no.
Sorry. You're doing really well. You're not doing anything wrong. Yeah, so these are our kitties. You're gonna be seeing a lot of them as we travel and train them and go on adventures with them and see how they do. It's gonna be all the more fun. Now that we have to run after cats. You got it! You're looking at me like I'm weird. Why does the cat look at me like I'm weird? It's them that are doing flips chasing a rope.
Say goodbye, guys.